as soon as summer starts, I like consume like 5 terrible fantasy novels because I'm exhausted.
Look at it less critically and more, this is a story that someone put out there for me to enjoy, so I'm going to enjoy it.
I read The Book Thief, which was one of my favorites. It's my new favorite book probably. Yeah, cried a lot at the ending and throughout it, and then reread things to my mom and cried with her again.
So this summer I read this book called In the Light of What We Know. He is a Bangladeshi writer. This was his debut book, and it's been very popular among the South Asian literature diaspora. It was an interesting book because it seemed to be about everything. It was basically about his commentary on class divides, how he as an immigrant was in England and how he got into Oxford but people didn't treat him the same way. It was a very interesting commentary on that.
I read Gone Girl and it was really good. It was really suspenseful and I'd recommend it to anyone who likes a mystery or thriller or any type of book like that.
I read Say What You Will by Kami McGovern, and it's a new YA realistic fiction book that's being compared to like the writing of John Green and Rainbow Rowell, and it deals with both physical and mental disabilities and the way that those can create sort of social stigma and the way that it changes how people interact with other people. And it's really heartfelt and you will probably cry.
I read The People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. Overall, I just thought it was really cool to like reread about this stuff that I kind of thought I knew really well and how different of an interpretation you could actually have of it.
I read many books, but I also went on a giant fantasy kick, so I read the entire Song of Ice and Fire story, and after that I realized it was a great series, so I tried to read a bunch of more fantasy novels, so I like started a million of them and just didn't finish them because none of them lived up to it. And then I read a couple of good books. I read The God of Small Things, which is really good, and I read Jasmine, which is a really cool book. I don't know, The Binding Vine. These are actual suggestions to people, but also give A Song of Ice and Fire a chance.